Honor made a compelling case to join the big boys of the smartphone world last year with the release of the Magic 4 Pro, the company's first flagship smartphone to be released outside of China. It was a significant step forward, and Honor hopes to build on that momentum with the new Magic 5 Pro. Honor isn't playing it safe with this flagship phone and flagship specs. The company has lofty goals, and the content of its launch event suggests that it has Samsung's Galaxy line in mind. As a result, there have been some strides forward this year in terms of on-paper specs, which have already won some impressive accolades. Of course, how this all plays out in practice will be revealed in our full review. Until then, we've had it in our hands to get some first impressions. From a design standpoint, the Honor Magic 5 Pro borrows from the Magic 4 Pro while also learning some lessons. For starters, it has a matte back panel option to reduce the fingerprints that the mirrored Magic 4 Pro picked up. This is only available in the new colorway, Meadow Green, while the ever-popular black retains its glossy credentials for those who prefer that look. The display edge and back panel, like the 4 Pro, have a slight curve to them, something Honor calls its symmetrical design, which helps it sit nicely in your hand. However, the edges are flat to provide extra grip and hold only two physical controls, a volume rocker and a power button on the right side. The evolution of the Eye of the Muse design, as seen in the Magic 4 Pro and Magic 3, is also present and correct in the Magic 5 Pro. This refers to the phone's bold camera design on the back panel, which is a little more prominent this year than it was on the 4 Pro. Without a doubt, it is the focal point of the design and makes a statement when compared to how some of its competitors do it. We don't mind it, and given the emphasis on cameras in this phone, it's no surprise that it's such a prominent part of the design. The 5 Pro, like the Magic 4 Pro, has no expandable storage and only a SIM card slot along the bottom edge. A speaker, located next to the USB-C charging port, works in tandem with the earpiece speaker to provide stereo sound for a more immersive experience. There's also DTS Ultra support, though we haven't had a chance to test it yet. The Magic 5 Pro, like the Magic 4 Pro, comes with a large 6.81-inch LTPO display with a smart refresh rate of up to 120 Hz. However, there are some differences and improvements, which we will discuss shortly. As previously stated, it has a quad curve display that looks great and feels great in the hand. However, as we mentioned in our 4 Pro review, it isn't always the best option for usability. Sometimes the edges are a little less responsive to touch, which can cause gamers some headaches. It's undeniably beautiful to look at, so we have no complaints at this point, though the pill-shaped cutout for the front-facing camera, carried over from the Magic 4 Pro, will continue to divide opinion. But now for the changes. For starters, it's brighter. While the Magic 4 Pro could reach 1000 nits of brightness, the Magic 5 Pro can reach 1300 nits and uses novel display luminance enhancement technology to reach a maximum HDR brightness of 1800 nits. This means it should perform better in bright or direct sunlight, as well as offer improved HDR performance, for which it supports HDR10+ and has the IMAX Enhanced certification, ensuring images that look exactly as the filmmaker intended. Color accuracy has been a major focus for the Magic 5 Pro, and as a result, it has the lowest Delta E score of any smartphone, which measures the color difference between the native color and how it appears. This is supported by dual luminance calibration, which is set at a typical indoor brightness of 120 nits and an outdoor brightness of 800 nits, to ensure that the colors you see are automatically adjusted depending on where you are looking at them. All of this is backed up by a new discrete display chipset, which promises to improve video and gaming quality across the board by delivering a higher frame rate and improved video enhancement for smoother, more detailed images. As a result of all of this, it currently ranks first in the DxOMark ranking for smartphone display, with a score of 151. In comparison, the Samsung S23 Ultra received a score of 148. We didn't have enough time with the phone to watch a video or play a game, but the display appeared bright and vibrant, and we're looking forward to testing it further in our full review. The Magic 5 Pro also places a strong emphasis on eye comfort, which isn't a bad thing given how much time we spend looking at our phones. However, Honor has implemented several technologies to try to ensure that our eye health is a priority. While we understand the goal of the latter, we do find these automatic dimming features a little annoying at times, so we're glad to see that this is something that can be turned off. It has the industry's first LTPO display with 2160Hz PWM dimming technology, which helps to reduce screen flickering and improve eye fatigue. It's something the company began with the Magic 4 Pro, but it's been taken a step further this year. It'll be one of those things you don't notice until you've been using the phone for a while, but it'll be there helping you anyway. There has also been a reduction in blue light output, as well as the inclusion of dynamic dimming, which simulates natural light and adjusts your display to suit. The Honor Magic 5 Pro has a wide selection of cameras on the back, as we've come to expect from flagship phones, with 3 large sensors. It has 50-megapixel resolution throughout, with a return to the periscope-style telephoto lens seen on the Magic 4 Pro. This promises the same 3.5x optical zoom and an impressive-sounding 100x digital zoom, as well as a new computational optical algorithm that promises to dramatically improve image clarity at these enormous zoom ranges. We'll see how it holds up in our full review. This year, there is also a larger sensor, which Honor claims can capture 24% more light than the iPhone 14 Pro Max and 13% more than the S23 Ultra for improved low-light performance. We liked the nighttime images we got with the Magic 4 Pro, so this looks very promising. As usual, the 3 cameras will work together as well as separately to get you the best photo possible in the conditions, and the Magic 5 Pro will automatically switch up the lens to ensure you get the best results. Thanks to the new Super Night Capture mode, the all-new millisecond Falcon capture algorithm promises to ensure that happens quickly as well. AI motion sensing aims to provide stable, clear images of moving objects as well, so whether you're trying to capture dogs, children, sports, or anything in between, the hope is that they'll be nice and sharp. All of this adds up to another DxOMark stamp of approval. The Magic 5 Pro currently leads the global camera rankings with a score of 152, followed by the iPhone 14 Pro Max at 146 and the Google Pixel 7 Pro at 147. The selfie camera was one of our least favorite parts of last year's camera setup, and on paper, it appears to be the same this year. We expect the best performance from our flagship phones nowadays, and the Honor Magic 5 Pro is sure to deliver with its Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor. Some numbers were thrown around at the official launch, claiming a significant increase in performance and efficiency, but you'll have to wait until we run some tests to see what's what. Another intriguing hardware choice is the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth standalone antenna architecture, which Honor claims is the first in the industry. In comparison to traditional antenna designs, this design should improve Wi-Fi performance by up to 200%, reduce latency, and provide a much more stable connection. The Magic 5 Pro has 12 GB of RAM and 512 GB of storage, both of which use industry-leading technology, LPDDR5X for RAM and UFS 4.0 for storage. On the software front, the Magic 5 Pro runs the latest Magic OS 7.1, which is based on Android 13, and looks polished and streamlined with a lot of cool features, such as Magic Ring for multi-device collaboration and Magic Text for intelligent text recognition, likely aiming to make Google work a little harder in converting users to Pixel fans. The Honor Magic 5 Pro has a large 5100 mAh battery, one of the largest in a flagship. While Honor teased a new battery technology that would increase capacity by 12%, it is still some time away from being available in the mainstream market. Having said that, 5100 mAh is plenty, especially in such a small package. Unfortunately, fast charging has been reduced to 66 watt for wired fast charging and 50 watt for wireless fast charging. The previous generation could charge at a maximum of 100 watt, but we need to run some tests to see how this translates to charging times. Our initial impressions of the Honor Magic 5 Pro were very positive, but we'll need to run our extensive benchmarking procedures to get a clearer picture. The Magic 5 Pro starts at €1,199, which is not cheap by any means, but if the phone lives up to all of its promises, the price may be justified. Keep an eye out for the full review.